This is Josiah Plays Alpha Protocol. We're in the Grand
Mike,
Hotel.
It's Scarlet. I've got something for you.
Great, let's have it.
A certain Halbeck security officer has a distinct weakness for Mai Tais and redheads. In that order.
Get anything useful out of him?
Not much. Just his room key.
What exactly does a drunk, horny businessman get me?
How about an elevator access card to get you right to the convention level? One more little surprise for you. I managed to snap a picture of him. Seems like if security were told it was the face of a known sex offender.
That would make a nice distraction for hotel security. Good call.
Meet me in the restroom by the VIP suite. I'll give you what I have.
On my way.
Alright. Gotta frame the Halbeck rep. I like how you point the gun at things you're trying to bypass sometimes, like you're threatening them to unlock. There's Scarlet.
Here you go, Mike.
You're the best. I ever tell you that?
Not often enough, I think.
Thanks, Scarlet.
I'll be seeing you, Mike.
Yeah, you will. Obtain badge. Frame the Halbeck dude. Which will help me have less guards to deal with later. Everything goes horribly wrong in this mission. Like, you can't avoid it. Well, that's not true. Technically, you can't avoid it. You have to make a decision. You have to make a certain decision at one point. And the decision that you want to make is the one that causes everything to go fucking crazy. You could choose not to do that thing, but then you're a dickhole. Alright. AMP,
Mike,
I ain't got time for
You've got
this.
2 guards ahead, patrolling the penthouse floor.
Oh, this isn't where I want to go anyway. I'm just EMPing like a motherfucker at this point.
And that should do it. I wonder if Taiwan has a version of Megan's Law.
Alright, we're coming out here. I'm gonna take this asshole out up top. And then we got some guys down below. Don't know how to get to that penthouse. Maybe this is it. Yeah, this is it. This is where I need to go to get the dude's badge. I like how I have silent running on and I'm still sneaking. Oh, this might be where the super hard safe is. This is a tough hack. I almost fucked that up. Got some Halbeck intel.
Intriguing.
There's the conference badge. Let's hold off on that a second. We'll see how tough this safe is. Oh, this is one of the ones where if you abort out of it, it causes an automatic failure. Guess I've got to do it right this time. Oh, this one wasn't hard. More Habeck data.
Interesting.
I think dudes come in here after I get this badge. I'm not sure.
Alright, I've got the access badge and a floor plan of the hotel. Looks like the express elevator in the penthouse goes straight to the conference floor.
Good work, Mike. The NSB is patrolling the area. If you watch their pattern, you should be able to find a gap in their patrol and move past without them seeing you.
Yeah, I know how to do this. Thanks. It'd be great if Mino's just like, just use Shadow Operative and Chain Shot, everything will be fine. How are you supposed to know if it's that kind? You aren't. You find out. Basically, you're supposed to assume everyone is that kind. And if once in a while you get lucky and it's not that kind, then... Oops, almost got spotted there. Thanks, binary invisibility. Or knock them, quote, unconscious. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Knocking them out. With some tranq darts that pass cleanly through their heads. Non-lethally, though. This place is pretty cool looking. I like this. I would like to have a giant stone circle with Chinese characters carved into it and its own, like, waterfall spilling down it. I would have that in my apartment. Alright, I gotta go to the elevator. Which is just right there.
Got it.
Hey, that's swell, Mike. Really great. You think you could do me a solid and find a file on the NSB servers for me?
I guess. What file?
Mine. It'd mean a lot to me.
Sure. I'll take a look.
You're the best, Mike.
NSB Intel. See, that's the thing. If the cameras still see you when you use Shadow Operative, then that means Shadow Operative is not literal invisibility. Because if it was invisibility, it would fool cameras too. You're still visible in the physical world. That's why the cameras can see you. It's abstracting the fact that you're just sneaking around so cleverly when you sneak up on guys that they don't notice you because you're sneaking where they're not looking or whatever, in a way that you can't really replicate with the degree of AI and character control that exists within the game. You can get invisibility for human animals or from cameras, turrets, etc. Yeah, in Deus Ex. Oh shit! Wait, why are these guys red right now? Lots of mutually exclusive upgrades. Yeah, mutually exclusive upgrades generally make me sad. Especially if there's two things you, like, really need to fully spec out your character into one concept that you have in mind. And you can't get them both. And without them, you can't really do what you want to do, you know? That sucks. think I can actually just... Oh, no.
Lost him.
Okay. They didn't hear shit. Alright, I don't think I want to go this way yet. Pretty sure I need to go into this room to hack the computer. Yeah. Okay. I'll play your little game, guys. Okay, that's the computer I have to hack, but when I do it, things are going to go horribly wrong. Let's see, is there any other dudes? No, I can't. Okay. Can't go that way now. You can move across a giant, well-lit, empty room to a group of 4 people watching every direction and knock them all out with Shadow Operative. Well, you got a good point. I think the concept is, look, we can't program into the AI for the game all of the incredible complexities of actual human behavior. We can't make the guards do all the different little things that guards would actually do in reality. All the times they would wander off somewhere, go to the bathroom, get distracted, start talking to each other and not watch, read a book, whatever, go have a cigarette, all the bullshit that guards would actually do. And if they could actually do all those things, then you could find a moment when you could sneak past them. But since we can't put all that into the AI, we're just going to give you invisibility.
This is interesting.
What is it?
NSB file on Omen Dang. General description, basic intel. I'm downloading this.
Anything of more immediate use?
Some attempt at infiltration into his organization was made, and before the agent in question was killed, he was able to bug some important intel.
That could be useful.
You're telling me.
Hey, Mike, you're not gonna go and do something like forget to wipe my file for me, are you?
That last hack set off their system alarms. I do this, we might have to shoot our way out. Okay, then. I'll get right on that.
I love that sound.
If I do this for you, do you promise not to make a mess on your way out?
Sure, Mike. It'll be spick and span. Trust me.
So...
Knew I should have brought extra bleach.
So the way more fun thing to do here is to erase Heck's record. You can choose not to, and the rest of the mission is boring. But if you do, all kinds of bedlam ensues, and it's pretty great. So, go bedlam time. Let's get Shadow Operative on deck. Yeah, disguises are a good idea. I mean, there's a whole questionable situation with that, but it's obviously more realistic than invisibility.
You're going to need to cancel the security lockdown to get out of there. Hurry, Mike. According to the hotel blueprints, there should be a security terminal off the lobby. Second floor.
Steven, do you copy?
Like a floppy. Alright. I got all kinds of dossiers, and if I don't read them now, I'm gonna forget to read them. I got 3 dossiers. One for Omen Deng. This guy's a dickball. Deng's true name, translated, means something close to division hand in English. His father requested this name for his son before he was jailed as an enemy of the People's Republic of China and never seen by his family again. Deng's father belonged to a covert Taiwanese independent sect called the True Heirs, so named for their belief that Taiwan, not mainland China, was the true inheritor of Chinese culture and tradition. He was also a bodyguard and personal messenger for Ronald Sung for many years. And Sung did not forget his employees' loyalty and took care of the family after his imprisonment. Sung was a distant patron at best, but he ensured that Deng and his mother were comfortable. So Omen Deng, very loyal to Ronald Sung. And let's read some more about Sung. We've got 100% on him. Actually, getting 100% of his completion, his dossier, really helps when you talk to him. There's an option you can bring up that helps. Sung has a natural charisma, able to captivate an audience just by improvising, but reports are quick to point out that he tends to be calculating with everything he does. Even when telling lies, he is able to project the force of truth, either through his tone or by channeling his patriotism. He does like the prestige and status of his current role, but he is ultimately pursuing independence for his country, whatever the consequences. Unsubstantiated reports link him to the formation of a Taiwanese independence movement called the True Heirs, and suggest that he has one or more highly placed double agents in the PRC's government. Sung believes that, despite any retaliation or political fallout, he will go down in history as a great patriot and savior of his people's identity. Yeah, Ronald Sung's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. He's one of the more reasonable human beings that you meet in this game. Alright, we've got a secret fact on Heck. There's 100%. Heck does not seem to be affiliated with any professional intelligence organizations and has never been linked officially to any CIA operations. He could be categorized as a freelance operative, but then he's said to trade his services for favors, not cash. There's no question as to his broad knowledge of Taipei, and he is definitely familiar with the more infamous personalities of the city, and they him. But even close scrutiny of his behavior yields no certain agenda. His cool-headed conduct and matter of casual speech would define him as either one of the world's most collected, ingenious agents, or as a complete lunatic that has tricked himself into believing this. I like the second possibility. Alright.
What's up?
I took care of that file you asked me about. As far as the NSB is concerned, there's nobody in the world named Stephen Heck.
Hey, that's great, Mike. Mind you, it'll make things harder for little Stephen Jr. suddenly having no legal identity, but hey, thanks anyways.
Sure, no problem.
Awesome.
Alright, there's an alarm going off, which I can just casually take care of with my radio mimic.
All sections report to base.
Alarm system deactivated, and yet I still see the alarm symbol. Poor Stephen Jr. Still see the alarm symbol. I think that's because it's a scripted thing, where you, in this case, as part of the mission, you have to go manually disable the alarm in a certain room or something. But at least the wah, wah, wah has shut up. So Steven likes the fact that we erased his file. This goes back the way I came from. Yeah, okay, that's the way I came from. Now, there's a part coming up in this which is berserko fucking hard if you don't have the right build. Because you can't stealth it, because all of the enemies And shitloads of enemies just keep coming. And, it's a bad fucking scene. Yeah, let's chain shot these assholes.
Lost him.
And then Heck is here.
Damn it, Heck, what the hell are you doing?
Steven, you said distraction. Is distracting enough?
Heck.
Mike, there's no time. Just get out of there.
Could you stop shooting me? I'm invisible. Abstraction! There is a finite number of these guys, though. So you can... They kind of come from every direction, though, is the problem.
Mike, check out what I just did to this guy's head.
Abstraction? Abstraction! Well, let's see what it says about Shadow Operative. Let's just see what the actual description of it even says. It allows an agent to move unseen, though it can only be triggered if no alerted enemy can see you. You are invisible for the duration of the ability. Does not prevent an enemy from hearing you and has no... Yeah, I don't know. It's magic. It's fucking magic, what can I say?
Mike, what did you do? NSB security just went to full alert. You're going to need to cancel the security lockdown to get out of there. Hurry, Mike. According to the hotel blueprints, there should be a security terminal off the lobby. Second floor.
Steve.
Alright, we're gonna read the dossiers again, just to make sure that the game knows that we read them.
Do you copy?
Like a floppy. What's up?
I took care of that file you asked me about. As far as the NSB is concerned, there's nobody in the world named Stephen.
Not sure if it'll still get them.
Hey, that's great, Mike. Mind you, it'll make things harder for little Stephen Jr. suddenly having no legal identity, but hey, thanks anyways.
Sure, no problem.
See, what I'm supposed to do is just sneak through this room while Heck fights all these dudes. But that's lame compared to fighting these dudes myself. So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna get right here and we're gonna
Damn it, Heck, what the hell are you doing?
Steven, you said distraction. Is distracting enough?
Heck.
Mike, there's no time. Just get out of there.
See, I want to know where the asshole that came from behind and shot me last time is. I'm shadow offing. Good night, boys. How many more are gonna come? And see, there's where they come sneaking out of the fucking woodwork. Why won't it let me shoot? It won't let me shoot. Even though I have shots lined up.
Officer needs assistance.
Why didn't you bend like that?
Oh, come on! Can Steve die here? I don't think so. I don't think he's ever died here. Liquid Terror. He doesn't die. Alright. Going down into the middle of the room is kind of a death trap. Oh. Do we have our crash? I think we have our crash. Amazingly enough, only the first one. I'm completely surprised by this. Alright, let's restart the game real quick. Restart the game. I mean, I'm not supposed to hang out in this room and fight all these guys. You're not gonna win? Yes, but I don't know, I'm shocked. I thought it was gonna be more crashes by now. No. No. Resume game. Alright, let's do this.
Mike, what did you do? NSB security just went to full alert. You're going to need to cancel the security lockdown to get out of there. Hurry, Mike. According to the hotel blueprints, there should be a security terminal off the lobby. Second floor.
Steven, do you copy?
Like a floppy. What's up?
I took care of that file you asked me about. As far as the NSB is concerned, there's nobody in the world named Stephen Heck.
Hey, that's great, Mike. Mind you, it'll make things harder for little Stephen Jr. suddenly having no legal identity, but hey, thanks anyways.
Sure, no problem.
Alright. Once again, we make sure we've read all the dossiers. Omen. Sung. Heck. I just need to be more careful in this room. I can't go charging down there with Shadow Operative trying to take a bunch of dudes out. I need to stay up here and take motherfuckers to Snipe Town. Well, it can't really be Snipe Town without a proper sniper rifle, but... Are there more back there?
Oh, this is what I live for!
Damn it, Heck, what the hell are you doing?
Steven, you said distraction. This distracting enough?
Heck?
Mike, there's no time. Just get out of there.
My master crit is amazing. Look how far away I can line the crits up now.
Mike, check out what I just did to this guy's head!
I'm kind of getting wrecked. I need to let my armor recharge. And then I need to chain shot some motherfuckers. I wonder if I can shoot that guy through the pillar. The answer is no. I cannot shoot that guy through the pillar. How many of these stupid balls there are? Oh, that fucking little tree is blocking the way. How about the leg? Bullshit.
Woo! We don't feel that one coming.
Who else wants to come play? That dude over there. A lot of loot laying around on the ground. Did we get them all? I think we might have got them all. Alright, cool. Whole lot of loot laying around. What's up, my buddy? Gotta search for the loots. You never know where you will find the loots. I'll use that free health. You taking them all out serve any actual purpose? It got me loot and XP. I mean, when you get loot and XP in an RPG, that is a purpose unto itself. Alright, now I gotta go up here and actually go to the room where you shut off the alarm. I don't think there's anybody in here. Okay, let's turn this the fuck off. Oh, maybe I have to use the computer. Plus, it's fun. Playing this stealth style, why is the alarm still going if I turned off the... Alright, fine. Let's use this.
Later sweep ASAP.
And yet it's still going off. But I did get that perk. Oh, I got an incendiary bomb. What is that perk? You put your technology and language talent to work by calling in false all clear messages 5 times using radio mimics gadgets. I can carry an extra radio mimic. That's actually the first one I've ever used outside of training. Ammo pouch, huh? So between a radio mimic and actually hacking the security computer, I still can't get that fucking alarm to shut up. That's okay. I'm almost at the end of the mission anyway. I gotta run up here real quick and just make sure there's no loot up here. There's not, but I gotta check, you know, because otherwise I'll always wonder. Was there loot up there? And even though this is like the 7th time I've played this game, I'm still, each of the 7 times, running up there going, is there loot up there? So, you understand.
I'm checking the blueprints now. Got it. There are some access tunnels underground. They should lead you right out.
On my way.
Wait a second. Hold on. Get out of my way, door! Maybe if I open this door, the other one will close in some sort of bizarre game logic. Alright, well I guess I'm going this way because a door refuses to fucking... But... Okay, here we go. No, because I think there's some loot over here. There's like a room with... Oh, no, I'm mistaken. You get to that room with the loot by going this other way. Never mind.
Did I just hear what I think I heard?
Fuck!
Okay, I'm at the elevator. You sure this will get me out?
Positive. The elevator leads to those access tunnels. You can slip out before the authorities know you're gone.
Got it.
I love how the second guy, after seeing this dude get his ass whooped right here, runs over to the doorway where the ass whooping came from and turns around and faces his back toward this doorway. That was some genius level shit right there. Some genius level shit. I thought there was more loot in this fucking cage area than that. I thought there was something nice in here. Plenty more prance jogging. Yeah. Laundry. Alright, I think I'm done. What's up, Phil on the mouth? How you doing? +2 with Stephen Hack. Friendship. Still nobody killed. Tranked 23 enemies this time and only knocked out 7. And that was a lot of shooting in this mission. Caused $56,000 in medical bills, but created no orphans. 12 out of 12 objectives. 13 hidden loot, 14 enemy loot, $54,000 in cash acquired. I think the cameras don't respond to seeing the bodies of guards. Yeah, and I really thought they did, too. And money. I think you get plenty of money. I think you get enough money to buy one best gun, one best set of armor, all the intel and one of each of the mods you need for your gun and your armor. I think you get enough loot, enough money to do all of that if you loot every single thing you can loot off of every mission. Agent Thornton, along with allies Stephen Heck, Scarlet Lake, and Mina Tang, successfully infiltrated the Grand Hotel and acquired valuable intelligence on a member of the Chinese secret police, Omen Deng, who has been under particular scrutiny lately. While Agent Thornton faced opposition in the form of civilian security services, no lethal force was used in dealing with them. Scarlet Lake located a Halbeck representative who was participating in the NSB conference and provided Agent Thornton with a key card to the representative's hotel suite. Agent Thornton submitted the Halbeck representative's photo to the local sex offender database, causing hotel security to be distracted as they escorted the man away for questioning. While in the Halbeck representative's hotel suite, Agent Thornton managed to successfully hack a laptop containing valuable intel on Halbeck Corp. Agent Thornton cleared Stephen Heck's record from the NSB's database, but not without alerting security. This resulted in a complete security lockdown. Agent Thornton successfully infiltrated the NSB conference area and retrieved valuable NSB intel on the assassination plot. Combining this data with intelligence from earlier investigations, Agent Thornton planned the operation to intercept the assassination plans at the Qingmei subway station, where we will meet an important person. Intercept assassination plans. New mission gained. Okay, great. Grand Hotel, done.
Hey, Mike, it's Steven. Steven Heck.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see you.
I can see you too, Mike.
Okay. What's on your mind, Heck?
Steven, anywho, just wanted to drop you a line and find out if all that killing I didn't do was worth your while. You get what you needed?
I've got a name and a place. Let's just leave it at that.
Is it Honcho McQuaid at the Pork Barrel Burger in Scranton?
What?
Huh? Why, that's great that you got it all sorted out. You need any more mayhem while you're in town, you know who to call.
Thanks. I'll be in touch.
Oh, I will need more mayhem. Alright. So that's another one done. We only have one mission left here. Intercept assassination plans. I don't know why it has this little logo and special background as if to suggest this is the final mission in Taipei, because it isn't. Same with the one to intercept Surkov at the embassy in Moscow. It's got this little special business going on, and it's also not the last mission in Russia. I've got at least 2 more missions here in Taipei. At least 3 more missions in Russia, and at least 3 more missions in Rome. And that's if I'm not forgetting any. It's progressing storyline and isn't optional. Okay, that makes sense, full in the mouth. 65% on intel. Scarlet Lake, to Mike Thornton. More than just a pretty face, am I? Hi, Mike. That jaunt through the hotel was fun, and I appreciate you using me for something other than my obvious good looks. Not many guys see beyond that. You're obviously in a whole other league. No, I don't see beyond it either. I was just telling you what you wanted to hear. Keep it up, and I may need to compliment you again, so don't disappoint me. Scarlet deserves to be full of herself. Well, she has a secret that I think you're aware of, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody that's watching this. Don't disappoint me, Scarlet. Let's not invite Heck next time, alright? I thought I'd done some crazy things, but no, Heck was awesome. Ah, this is the Halbeck information that I sent to myself, so I get to fuck with Halbeck again. With yet another incriminating... Okay, honestly, at this point, this is like the 4th or 5th one of these. These Halbeck dudes need to stop sending each other email with, like, plainly spoken incriminating shit. They need to either, like, communicate this in some untraceable way or use some code or something. Yeah, she's actually Nick Cage. It's true, Saito. Mr. Peterson, I'm having some problems making the numbers add up. I've looked over a Trans-Pacifica omnibus, and we've got some market miscalculations going on. We're just shunting operation costs onto 3 different subsidiary companies. The profit we reported isn't accurate. We actually lost money, but all the loss got attributed to these shill companies. We're past the point of no return on this thing. Too many signatures on too many documents. We can't come clean. We need to bury this. Please advise. Greg Yarlow, Pan-Asian Director of Accounting, Halbeck International. I would write back to this dude and say, listen, motherfucker, in your next job, because you no longer have one here, in your next job, do not write incriminating shit in an email to your boss by name, using your name. Enjoy your adventures in the job market. Good day, sir. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Alright. Halbeck. Bank errors in my favor. Mr. Peterson, I came across your accountant's communique regarding your SPE approach of cooking the books. I'm thinking I'd like a taste of the profits. Otherwise, I can send this data to the IRS, with Leland carbon copied, of course, and wait to see your face all over the news. You can send payment to my account in the Caymans. Aren't those offshore accounts so delightfully impossible to trace? Anonymous. Or black market sale. Halbeck accounting fraud. I have some intel that needs moving. Figured you're the person to talk to. I've got evidence of accounting fraud perpetrated by Halbeck International. I can't take it to the IRS, but no doubt someone will buy it to collect a bounty on reporting tax fraud. Try and get a buyer as soon as possible and send me my share of the revenue. Of course, I'm going to send it to Scarlett, as always. Fun with accounting. Scarlett, I'm sending you some intel I discovered on Halbeck. Beware of boring conversations about accounting fraud. M. Thornton. Alright. Archive that shit. So I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm probably going to go back to Rome. Because here in Taipei, I only have this one. In Moscow, I only have the US Embassy, and I still definitely want to put that one off. Actually, I probably will do intercept assassination plans next. Because it's a pretty easy mission, I think. I remember. I don't remember any, like, particular pain in the ass parts of it. So maybe I'll do that one next. 1K money plus 1 rep with Scarlet, 5K for black market, 15K for extorting Halbeck. Doesn't the extorting Halbeck make Halbeck dislike you more? Or like Leland dislike you more or something? No? Well, I don't need that extra money. I get plenty of money as it is. Plenty of money as it is. Alright, let's sell this ultralight barrel, this pistol laser sight, this muzzle pistol assist, all this normal pistol ammo, these steel core rounds, these hollow point rounds, all this shotgun ammo, these APDS rounds, this ammo pouch, this incendiary bomb. We need to buy a couple more EMP charges. So explosive grenades can go. And I think I need to buy another radio mimic. EMP charges. Let's get a couple of those. Couple radio mimics. I like how these things are all super cheap. I could... Well, no, I'm not going to buy any of these upgrades right now. Not until... Flashbangs could actually be handy for when the guys get alerted and I have to fight them straight up. If I want to flashbang them and then run up... Actually, when guys are blinded and, like, stunned by the flashbang, you can just run up and do non-lethal takedowns on them. Just as if you were invisible. Which is pretty cool. I think the next thing I'm saving up for, though, is my commissar. Which will be 150k. We'll get some intel. What am I doing? No. Gadgets. Gadgets is what I'm trying to go to. There we go. I've hardly used my sound generator at all this playthrough. There have been playthroughs where I used it all the time. But not this time. Alright, I think I'm going to do another Taipei mission next, but that is going to... Wait, let's check the news. Let's check the news.
In Moscow today, authorities are baffled by the aftermath of a shootout at the Leningradsky train yard, which left several dead and an estimated $500,000 in property damage.
The identities of the victims have not yet been released, but according to an unnamed source within the investigation, several of the deceased were armed with military-grade weaponry and body armor. No word yet as to whether these men were associated with any foreign government or were acting independently.
In related news, Russia's Prime Minister has announced that new legislation will be enacted early next year to tighten security at Russia's borders.
Looks like the Iron Curtain may be coming down again, huh?
It certainly does.
Chinese government officials today announced that the People's Republic...
Alright, same old news stories. So in our next episode, we will buy intel, and then we will go to this mission next in Taipei. And that'll be great. But that is going to do it for this episode. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Alpha Protocol.